Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to Real Macroeconomics and Investing. Welcome to TradingView, YouTube, and Twitter, and to my subs. How you guys doing? Welcome. All right, it finally puked it. Not from where I thought, much higher levels, but I thought this was going to puke, but it had the correction, and I said it in the video that the more likely scenario is when it's falling like this little wedgie formation, that the more likely scenario is that it usually goes up. But I had that inclination that this was going to start to puke it up, right? But it puked it from the much higher level. But look, it's not over yet, and in fact, this is probably more dangerous than puking it up down here. All right, and the reason for that is that it had that correction now from this structure. It had that correction. It's just the start of the next one, and this can really start to get going here. So be really careful going forward. All right. Obviously, I wish it would have broke down here and puked it up here, but it puked from up there. Anyway, look, higher lows. I'm sorry, lower highs. Right? It's just that simple. It's just we're still in the bear market. We came up to that resistance area, fell apart. What more is there to say? Right? Lower highs, lower lows, and at least for now as a target, because I like targets as a joke, will probably come down here and maybe even lower. So be careful. All right, let's take a look at cryptos. Cryptos right up to that resistance area, and then boom. Shouldn't call it resistance because I don't like using that word, but came up to that falling trend line, and boom, right back down. So you had that move to the upside, F flag, and then boom, straight down, and likely probably going to go lower. Now, the key area to break is going to be this one. All right, if this goes, then it's going to be ugly. So the bias now is to the downside. Be very careful out there. All right, be very very careful. Look, people say, "Oh, look, the market is going up. It looks great. Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful? Look, all the big money is going in." And I have to buy because I'm just a smart person and I can see the market is going up, and I've been trained for the last 12 years to buy the dip. So look how smart I am. No, that's not the way it works. The way it works is the big money going, end of the summer, end of Labor Day, shortened week last week, going into an important CPI number. They just stop selling. It's not that they're buying; they just stop selling. So what happens? You get some people to short cover. Then you get to buy the dippers come in, and they start, running in like, oh my God, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be Buffett. And then what happens? Reality hits, and the big money starts to sell. And you made it easier for them, and they sold at higher prices, and you got caught holding, the bag of shit. So you got to stop doing that. You gotta just come to grips with that we're in a bear market. There's going to be a time to buy the dips, just not now. And as long as there's people out there buying the dips, this is going to keep happening. And like I tell my kids, either you're going to listen to me or life will teach it to you. Either way, you're going to learn one way or another. And then when there's no more buy the dippers, that's when it's going to be time to buy. And guess what? Nobody's going to be buying then. I will, but be careful. All right, go back and look at my videos. I've been saying this for such a long time, right? And it goes all the way back to December 7th, 2021. And I said, look, to me, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. And look what's happened since, right? Proof is in the pudding. It's all in the pudding. So nothing has changed. I wasn't convinced then. I'm still not convinced that we're going to go much higher. All right. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much, guys. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.